also there was this question that we have 700 staff, we can cover the whole country. Those 700 staff include drivers, include secretaries, include HR people. We actually have about 230 investigators. And I'll give another example that the chairman has also mentioned. Let's take my Mombasa office. Mombasa office covers Kwale, Taita Taveta, Mombasa, and the port. We have only 5 investigators in Mombasa office. People bringing question of 500 bob, 100 bob, 1 million, all those cases. And we don't have the capacity, we prioritize. And we have talked about amendment of the law, that the law right now says that anybody reporting a corruption case, we must deal with it. And this is what the chairman was talking about. Mtu ameambiwa itete 200, anasema kesi yangu imefika wapi? Senator Mogeni said he went to the serious fraud office. I also went to the serious fraud office. And just for your information, you've talked about the South African Anti-Corruption Agency. They are now taking us to give them classes on asset recovery. Because in sub-Saharan Africa, they have established that if there's any agency, anti-corruption agency that is good in asset tracing and asset recovery, is EACC. We are going for that to give that training. We'll run it. We are giving support to the DRC. We are giving support to Mozambique and Sierra Leone. So we are a reputable, respected organization, and somebody has said that he has given us the work and we are not performing. I have always argued that whoever thinks that corruption will be fully addressed by an agency, one agency, is very wrong. Corruption must be addressed in threefold. We must address our political culture. The previous chair said that if you don't have money, you cannot be contest. It's subject to argument. It's subject to argument. It's just like this argument where people say.
Now conclude, please.
Yeah. It's just like this argument. People say poverty breeds crime. But Kwetu kule watu maskini na hawaibi. So others will tell you it's the culture. It's not about poverty. So it's subject to argument. So what we are saying is that the issue of the issue of fighting corruption, we must address the political culture. It must be a clean political culture. Then we must have the public that is self-abhor corruption. There was a time in this country, people used to address policemen taking bribes. Now, here you find policemen all over with big stomachs, collecting bribes all over the places. And when you ask them, in that matatu that is giving bribe, there's a senior civil servant, there's a professor. Why can't they tell the driver, if you give this man bribe, we are going to report you? So we are talking of a collective approach in the fight against corruption. Then last bit is about the agencies and the executive. We need a well-equipped ESCC, well-equipped police, well-equipped ODPP, a judiciary that is well-funded. Right now we have 9 cases of governors. We don't know when they are going to end. We have cases in anti-corruption that are as old as 15 years old. Before I left for Kenyan, cases were there. Up to now, I'm a CEO waiting for the next 1 year to go. Those cases have not been concluded. So let us not look at bashing at EACC. Let us reason in a very strategic way in how we can address this problem of corruption.
Thank you.
As much as I've talked about all other issues, to conclude, Governor, we agree with you. We are not against the governors, but I know you are one of those good governors in this country, and I